There's all these different challenges. And really, where it all starts is you got to know where to show up. Where do I expand to? And there's different ways to do that. And I'll talk about some of them right now, the ways that we approach this internally. But ultimately, I'm a big believer that you shouldn't just guess where your next location should be. You should use data. And if you have this and if you kept good records, what I would do is actually start by pulling data from your CRM. And honestly, the more data you have, the better, because you can look at revenue sources. You can see, hey, which offices, if you already have multiple offices, or which zip codes where my clients live are bringing me the highest value cases. Just like any business, you probably have some cohorts in there that you can identify and say, hey, look, it seems if I'm in doing high net worth divorce, for example, look, we should probably show up in these high net worth areas where people have homes, right? These larger, more expensive homes. But you can identify geographic clusters. So again, it's really thinking about those pieces of data that are best for you. And you can examine demographics if you have that information as well. Like I talked about divorce attorneys, but estate planning might have the same kind of approach where you would say, hey, affluent areas with retirees, whereas again, personal injury might make more sense based on where the biggest accident areas are. So for personal injury, we look at accident data at the state level and the city level. And then we say, okay, we can prioritize it this way. But again, if you have your data, you can go a lot further with that. And even though you would want to anonymize this data, so what I would do is I would put it in a spreadsheet and I have more. I'm going to talk, hopefully, it's not too much information, but I will send out resources after this so that you will have a clear path forward as far as what you need to do, because some of this will be a little bit in the weeds and highly detailed. So I just want to make sure that I'm clarifying that, because you could take the data from your CRM that has your practice area, jurisdiction, all these case details, anonymize the data. So I would extract anything that you shouldn't share. But then you can use a large language model like ChatGPT and upload this and ask it questions. And I have a custom GPT that I created as well that we'll share with you after this webinar that you can use. You can upload your data. It's going to ask you some questions. Again, just anonymize the data, and it's only for you. It's no one else will see this. And basically, it will give you those insights that you can use to say, hey, look, based on historical performance, these are areas that were good for us. And then you match that with the business case and say, okay, this is a high volume accident area.